'Cause this is Thriller, Thriller night. You're fighting for your life inside a killer thriller tonight. Night creatures call and the dead start to walk in their masquerades. There's no escaping the jaws of the alien this time. This is the end of your life. Oh yeah, Thriller. So we have some bar chords in this song, and we have some single notes, and I'm going to be covering how to play the whole thing, including the really cool bridge section. We've got some really tasty stuff in this lesson. Right, so that opening section is the same as the chorus. So we begin with a C sharp minor chord. Yes, this is a bar chord, I do apologise, but there will be some kind of beginnery stuff in this, but this is the hook of the song, really. So a C sharp minor bar chord, which is like an A minor shape, slid up to your fingers at 5th and 6th fret. And then we're barring the thinnest 5 strings, so not string 1, at the 4th fret. So 1, 2, 3, 4. First finger just underneath the thickest string, so that just in case you accidentally hit it, it's not going to be heard. And then we need to get down to an E major chord, which is a really, really tough change. And I wouldn't recommend we do it. I'd recommend we go for the 1 finger E chord, so that all we have to do is slide that first finger down like this. I'll show you from this angle. You can really see that first finger's kinked here, so that the thinnest 2 strings ring out, but the 3rd string does not. And the chords directly after this one is a bar at the 2nd fret, and it's an F sharp major chord. So it makes that change easier also. So those first 4 chords in total: C sharp minor, barring the E, E again, F sharp, and this is like the C sharp minor, but these fingers are 1 string higher. So this is from string 5, 4, and 3, and then this one is 2, 3, and 4. So when you move from the F sharp to the C sharp minor, remember to move these fingers down, but they should keep the shape. That's the important thing. And if you need more help with these bar chords, check out this link here for my Improver bar chords course, and we've got a couple of free lessons of that on the website and on YouTube, but mainly that one is a premium course available for download. So the introduction essentially goes Thriller, Thriller night, and that's the same as the chorus, exactly the same. Thriller, Thriller night. If you want to make things really hard for yourself, you could go for the E major chord like this. If you don't get on with this first finger E, so that's an E major standard way, but with fingers 2, 3, and 4. But that is making things a little harder for yourself. And we do come back to this F sharp in the chorus, in the verse, sorry. It's close to midnight, the moon is written in the dark. Under the moonlight, you give a sight that almost stops your heart. You start to scream. It just goes between the 2, basically. So because the chords are very much in the background, I figured we would give it a bit of a groove with the So this is the bass riff, and it can be played at 9th fret on the thickest E string, going down to 7th fret. This little riff. So it's 9 and 7 on the thickest 2 strings. And the easiest way to play it, just to simplify it as much as we can, is 7, 9, 7, 9, 7. 7 on string 6 to 9 on string 6. Then the same again but on string 5, 7 to 9. So 4 notes there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to 9th fret of the thickest E string, which is a C sharp note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tricky bit there is getting from 5th string to the same note on string 6, which we can do 2 ways. You can do it with the rolling technique. Flat 3rd finger on string 5, going to the tip on string 6. Or you could play, I guess you could do it all with 1st and little finger, and then move your 3rd finger above. That's probably the way I'd have done it when I was first learning, before I'd learnt that rolling technique. It just means we can get straight to that note. To add the little syncopation, the little cooler bits, we can hit the 9th fret just before we start this. It does make it sound a lot cooler and a lot more like the bass line, and we need a bit of alternate picking there. So probably starting on an up. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Up, down, up, down, up, down. And when I was playing it in the demo, we were adding a little bit of 16th rhythm in there. All on the ups, basically. That's all we're adding, just 3 up strums, but we're muting the down, so down, mute, mute. That's what's happening there, just the 3 ups of a 16th motion. Definitely check out any sort of funk style lessons to improve that sort of rhythm. You need to have done that before you can get that kind of rhythm there. There's also this little cool rhythm in there during the verses and some of the breakdown sections. That's between 11th fret and 9th fret on string 4 and 5, and just starting off on 5, 11, 9, 11, and then the same 9th fret to 11th fret on the 4th string. That is also there as well. So let's start to put this all together. What would we do? So the introduction, the chords of the chorus, thriller, thriller night. And then during most of that rhythm, we're playing the bass line that we learnt earlier. But then you could choose to go down to the F sharp chord from It's Close to Midnight, and then back to the C sharp minor. Something was lurking in the dark. F sharp. Under the moonlight, you see a sight that almost stops your heart. You could keep going, you start to scream. But no more than single strums there. We'd need to keep that going if you want a bit more rhythm. And then in the chorus, so the proper chords to the full chorus, because there's a little ending that's pretty cool, goes, 'cause this is thriller, thriller night, and no one's gonna gonna save you from the beast about to strike. You know it's Thriller, Thriller night. You're fighting for your life inside a killer thriller tonight. Okay, so what happened there? Exactly what we've just played already. Then back to the F sharp, and we can do this with the 7 just by lifting off your third finger if you can, or you can just keep it down as a normal F sharp. And no one's gonna save you from the beast about to strike. Same again. You know it's Thriller, Thriller night. You're fighting for your life. And then the cool bit. Killer, thriller tonight. Oh yeah, so what's happening there? We have you're fighting for your life inside a. This is an A7, so a normal A chord without the middle, the finger in the middle, whichever one it is. You need an open G in there. Do a quick stab. Killer. Back to the F sharp. Thriller. And then C sharp minor. Tonight. If you're doing the 7ths again, it's always the one that's in the middle that you leave off. To do the 7ths. Let's take it to the bridge. This bit is so cool. Let me play you through what we're going to go for now. Night creatures call and the dead start to walk in their masquerades. There's no escaping the jaws of the alien this time. This is the end of your life. Okay, what's happening there is you finished the chorus. You're fighting for your life inside the A7, F sharp major 7, C sharp minor 7. Back to the F sharp. Even if you don't want to do the 7ths, it's just keep the little finger down. Night creatures call and the dead start to walk in there. This is an A major 7. It's like a D7 but one string higher. Masquerade. Flat first finger A, because we need a quick change here. A, B power chord, and then C sharp minor. So that is dead start to walk in the masquerade. Flat first finger. There's no escaping. Little finger goes to the B note. The jaws of the alien. And then I've chosen, I mean, all of this is a little bit an arrangement of from listening to the record and looking at chord sheets and stuff. But that would be that bass coming down to having a B in the bass. And then that bass keeps walking down, so we need to go back to the normal C sharp minor shape, but we're going to bring the thumb to hit string 6 and mute string 5. And then that mute lifts up to mute string 6, but let string 5 ring out. Okay, so we've had C sharp minor, and essentially what we want to do is have this bass note going from the C sharp to a B, to the B, A sharp, to the A, and then it's going to go down to G sharp. So the fingers that we have to do that with, little finger, little finger goes back to what it was, and the thumb goes in. Lift the thumb, keep it on string 6, and then it's a G sharp sus 4, G sharp 7 sus 4. So this basically like a that would be our G sharp bar chord. Little finger goes down, middle finger comes off. Boom. Middle finger goes down to play a normal G7, and then you go back to your riff. All the way through the rest of the song, if you don't know what you should be playing, basically that riff's going. And that's how to play Thriller by Michael Jackson.